Okay, this one is fairly easy. I'm at the moment in the Desert Highlands. This is the first mastery when you get out of the portal here, when you come from the Diviner's Passage on the Crystal Oasis through the portal at the Makali Outpost waypoint. The first mastery, I used my Springer level 3 for this one. You just jump up very high and you get it, basically. Not much more to talk about. The next one from this point I'm going to show you is the one over here with the vista to the left side of the portal you came out. So we can head there. I'm not gonna change any other pet just because we gotta jump again. Oh, look at this. All the mobs. Okay, I'm gonna jump over here. It's not about jumping far, it's about jumping high at the moment, so I don't really need the raptor, I suppose. So there's the vista, you can already see it in the distance. Yeah, for this one you can just hop on the building or hop from here with your raptor. It's possible to do it. Actually, we might have to use the raptor to get over there. Okay, next up is the mastery at the Highjump Ranch waypoint where you can get your Springer bunny mount. It's pretty close to the waypoint, not very difficult to get to. I'm pretty sure you can get it with a Springer that is on the lower level, but I have my Springer level 3, so I'm just gonna do it with it. Because why not? You jump high up. Get the carrot if you're doing the heart. And we got it. Next up, we're at the snowy place, the Derelict waypoint on the left side of Desert Highlands, and we are going to go for this mastery point first. Basically, you head over there to the bridge. And you need a raptor for that. The best is if you have the long jump, the mastery level 3, but I'm pretty sure there's a way around it as well. Just gonna show the easiest. You can run across the bridge. Do the jump. And then you turn left. And from this point on you can look where it is and do the long jump. Try not to miss it. Might take a couple tries. You can jump off here and then go over here. I'm back at the waypoint at the Derelict waypoint on the left side of the Desert Highlands. I'm gonna go for this mastery point right next to the waypoint. I'm gonna use the Springer level 3 for this, just to make the job a little easier. There it is. Got lost for in there for a second. So I can start here and try to reach this edge. Little space here. Oh, there we go. You can charge it again and hop up to it. And that's done. The same waypoint at the snowy place in the Desert Highlands. We're gonna go from this perspective left of the waypoint. When you look on the minimap, past the bounty hunters, and next to the rabbit we're gonna charge our rabbit and jump all the way up. It's good to have Springer level 3 here. You gotta charge it a fair amount, so I assume it's not that easy when you don't have the level 3 mastery. For this part you can change into the raptor to just run past the mobs faster. You can run a little bit, stick to the left side. Next to the veteran you should find a gap in the floor, and here you can dismount your raptor or whatever you're using at the moment and glide down, just not too far down. Don't grab the vista yet, you have to get there first. I hope I'm not too low myself. Oh, clutch, did it. And here you can gather your mastery point. Still at the same waypoint, still in the snow. We're gonna go past the Fortune's Veil to this palace over here. I haven't discovered it yet, but I know that there's a mastery there we can get. So we're gonna go the same way as we did to the mastery before. We're gonna head to the big ice wall, past the rabbit, past the bounty hunters, and jump up. This time we're not gonna go to the gap in the floor, in the ground. We're gonna just head past it. The best to use a raptor just to have some movement here, especially because there's a fair amount of mobs, so you can not get in combat when you're so fast. I really like the snowy atmosphere. It's like a big contrast to all the yellowish, sand-ish, glowing atmosphere we had before with the desert. It's like something completely different. Okay, we're here. Enchanted Bluffs, that's it, I mean. We're gonna dismount here. And we can glide over. You glide around it. It's good if you have the unbound gliding or whatever it's called. The one where you don't need the updraft anymore. Here's the entrance. Looks beautiful with the eyes hanging down. You can use the stealth gliding here if you want to pass the mobs. Yeah, right. You gotta use the Springer now to get up for this mastery point. You can try to get on the lower pillar here first. And you can work your way over there from here. Yeah, I would recommend to use the Springer. I think the Raptor cannot reach it that high. It might take a couple of tries. Gonna take the chest as well. And get back on my pet. On my bunny. Turn around a little bit. It's a little bit difficult. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Charge and go! Hopefully we land right, yes. Ooh! Almost fell off there. You can dismount and commune. Next I am in the Stampede Uplands where we got our bunny mount. We're gonna go to the Windshear Scarps now. We will just head over here most likely. You need the Springer for this. And I'm just gonna use the Raptor for running. Don't think it's such a big deal. Just I have a Springer level 3. Don't know if you can do with the other mastery levels or not levels. you gotta try it out. I'm just gonna use the level 3. It's almost the first thing I got just after Raptor, because it's so much easier to do anything in the game when you have the Springer leveled so much. Yeah, you basically just break everything a little bit and cross all the borders. Okay, so here we will pass the wall a little bit, the highest point, and we can get up here. Just change, here's like a little bit more space for you to jump, it's not that high. I'm gonna head to my marker here. Pass the warps, ignore them. The veteran giant brawler, hello, goodbye. Yes, a little bit further, and it's on the tree here. I thought it's the other, it's this one. Oops. Yeah, Springer level 1 should be enough. Just get on the tree. And the next mastery is in the Brightwater Inlet on the Brightwater waypoint. It's on the, or to the left side of the map from the portal. Basically we're gonna go for this mastery, we're gonna just jump up there with a Springer. I'm using level 3. Don't know if the other levels are enough. Just get over here, charge your bunny and jump up here to the edge. I bet you can get there with the Raptor as well from this perspective. When you run up there. Okay, ignore this little mob, and we're just gonna go through this cave and find a mastery point. The next one I'm gonna show you is in the Auburn Hills, or more likely in the Lifeblood ravine. Over here on my mark, we're at the Lommeld Corral waypoint, which is on the top right side of the map. We're gonna head right there. I'm gonna change to my Raptor quickly. We're gonna need the Springer later. Best is level 3. It's a little bit easier to go on those very high places. You can as well use the bridge over there. I'm gonna go here with my raptor though, because I have the long jump. If you don't have it, just use the bridge, but it's useful. Gonna change here to the Springer before I get in combat. And you can start charging here, just to get up onto the side of the wall. You can jump here and right over the fence. And here we already are. You just gotta kill the veteran if it's there. If not, then you're lucky. Next up, the Mastery at the very top of the map. We're in the Auburn Hills at the Lomold Kraal waypoint, and we're gonna head up and try to get up to the Mastery from the left side of it, from this perspective. Just gonna use the Raptor to run there. I think it's possible to get with the Springer level 1 mount. If you jump all the way up here, like with those little steps. Don't have to charge it that much then. I have my Springer level 3, but like I said, with level 1 it's most likely possible as well. Just gotta get up there. And then up there. And we're almost at the Mastery. And here we are. The next Mastery is when you look from the Stampede Uplands, you basically check the middle of the map and it's like lower from the Stampede Uplands right here. And I ported to the Highjump Range waypoint to head there the fastest way. You will need the Springer. I have level 3. You will need it for that, and you will need your Jackal to have level 3 as well, because we will need to use the sand portals just to get to the area where the mastery point is located, because it's high up in the sky and we can't really reach it with any other mount, so the Jackal is essential. Now you see the portal, and basically you double tap your space now and get in. And a road should appear and you basically just follow it until the next portal and until you reach your destination. It's very nicely made, just sand, almost like stardust in the sky. Running off. And we are here. I'm gonna be going to the mastery point in the Sunderlands here. And basically it's one where supposedly you're supposed to use the portals for for the Jackal, but I found out a way without, before I had the Jackal, just to get the mastery point. Basically I used a raptor to get there and Springer level 3 to jump over things. The bunny is literally something to break the game. You get anywhere you want. Oh yeah, with this way we will reach the other mastery point as well that we already have recorded here. But you can just ignore this one now, ignore the mob, just continue jumping, walking. Okay, so here we are at the temple. And this one is interesting because inside is another mastery point that I cannot get to, because I think personally you will need the Griffon for that. Like I said, not sure, but I think so, because I tried the Springer, I tried to use the Jackal, I tried to use the Raptor, I got fairly far, but there's a point where you just cannot help yourself anymore. And the point's up there. Which means that, yeah, there's another guy trying here, but it's not that possible. I will probably make a video about it at some point. I just need the appropriate mount for that, so this might take a while. But I'm gonna go for it for sure. I read today that the Griffon is very expensive to make. But you know, if it's useful, it makes sense to get it. But it's also like a prestigious thing to have. Not everyone has the Griffon. Okay, charge it up here. And then I'm gonna head for the crystals. That probably aren't the right way, but I don't really care. At least I get to the targeted location. So this direction you will when you jump down there with your raptor, you glide down there, you will get to this hero point eventually, and we're gonna go for this mastery now. So we basically can dismount here and fly down.